Holy hell. Welcome everybody to Dialers Twi'lek Tactics. This is the weekly State of My Count video. It's a weekly segment where I go over the state of my count in Marvel Future Revolution. Discuss what I did on my account last week and what I'm planning to do in the weeks going forward. Now, I am filming this on August 7th, Sunday evening or Sunday afternoon. I will release it Monday morning. I will come out with a video discussing the whole Wolverine situation after this one. Maybe that'll drop Tuesday, Monday, I don't know, sometime. But in this video, I was on holidays the last 2 weeks, so I was kind of playing the minimum that I had to, which it's nice that the gore invasion is over because I can almost get all my stuff that I want to get done in a day, like all my daily tasks in an hour. So I've been just putting in what I have to do, but I've been doing everything that except for Dark Zone, that I can do to maximize progression on my account. So last week when we did this, and I did it late, so I did it Monday afternoon, I do believe, or maybe Tuesday. I can't remember when I released the last one. But my squad rank was 234, and as you can see, I've only put on 2 levels onto my squad rank since. Tends to happen when I push this video out and I don't do it on a regular basis. We get a little bit of compression in the weeks. But last week, my Widow was 2.114 in her best spec, so her Dimension Dual spec. As you see, 2.11, at first glance you think I went down a couple thousand power, but no. This is my PvE spec. I'm actually over 2.2 now, so I've put on almost 90,000 power. We'll show you where. As you see, we talked about this last week. So SpiderMan and Scarlet Witch have been moved up. They've been bumped up, so this is no longer ranked by power. Spider-Man's next one up to be built for PvP, strictly PvP. And then following him, Scarlet Witch. So these will be my 3 PvP characters. Black Widow, Spider-Man, and Scarlet Witch. Now, Scarlet Witch transmute is not available. She currently has Dark Dimension, I do believe it's called Dark Dimension, gear on her. Dark Domain gear on her. Spider-Man has Sakaar. And then obviously Black Widow has all of my Eye of Osiris special gear. Magik, she's bumped down here. So I was building her for PvE, but you know, honestly, for Alliance raids, just using my main, just using my Black Widow, she's easily getting heads and shoulders far and above more points in AR than my secondary and tertiary tunes can do. So, putting development into Scarlet Witch, or I'm not Scarlet Witch, sorry, Magik, for PvE, was almost an effort in futility. So hence she's bumped down there. She still has all of my Nanoed Hydra gear on her, hence the reason why her power is so high. And she's got decent cards, which I will distribute as I see fit to these other characters. The reason why you see Storm on here, and this is the outfit that I'm going with because this is the one I like. The reason why you see Storm on here is because I was using Scarlet Witch for my Spec Ops characters, Special Operations game mode. So I did some digging, and maybe we'll go in here. I did some digging and looked at the skills, and I copied an old set of skills. I shouldn't say old, it's a couple months old, from Ogre. If you guys know who Ogre is, someone posted his recommended, or her, I don't know if it's a he or she. Someone posted their recommended PvE skill rotation for Storm. And let me tell you guys, she does not disappoint. So I started using her on like Wednesday, I think. So as you see, I am under 50. Because I did put in some like 1.1s. Then I was just like, I don't have time to play more Spec Ops, and I let it go. But Storm is now going to be my PvE Spec Ops character going forward. Here you can kind of see a snapshot of my rankings for the week. So Battle Challenge, 58th. I like to place in the top 50. I could spend some time doing some more, getting some more points on Mephisto and Hela, but I'm not going to. Oh, someone. I did not spar with someone. Okay. Omega War. I like getting top 50, but again, I wasn't playing both of my Omega Wars this week. I was just doing one, and if I think I scored 30,000 points on a couple of them, and I was like, screw it, that's good enough for the day. Let me carry on with my life. Dimension Duo. I made it up to Diamond. I do believe Diamond. I could push this, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be fine. The difference in top 50 or 50 to 75 is 20 crystals. I'm not free to play, so I'm not going to sweat over 20 crystals. I'm going to leave myself sit in Master, or Diamond. I'm sorry, Diamond. And call it good. Dark Zone, I think I only played it one night. I did only play it one night because I only got 573 points. And I think I went in there by myself because I've been tied up all evening. So Dark Zone, I'm going to suck. I'm not going to get anything from that game mode this week, but I'm back to it full time as of tomorrow. So there's my rankings, but this is the reason why Storm is a beast in Spec Ops. I highly recommend that everybody run Storm in Spec Ops unless you queue with me. If you want to screenshot the skill rotation, I will show you. This is the one I nabbed. There it is. You can see all of them. And then, obviously, the big AoE, which is just underneath my head, which is this one right here. So this is the skill rotation for Storm for Spec Ops. It does very well. So that is why Storm is up there, and I'm not disappointed in that decision. So now let's go to the Widow. Let's actually discuss all of my gains, my power gains, on my main character. Still enjoy Black Widow. Don't regret it. Still love her playstyle. I just did an Omega War before doing this. Logged on. It went perfect. We barely won. I think we won by like 75 points. I think I scored 70,000 points. It was perfect round. Perfect match. Love playing Widow on a nice OW. Alright, so this is actually my PvE spec you see her in. So here we go. She is actually a whopping 2.202 million. So I added about 90,000 points to my Widow this week. And the only place I did that was on this piece right here, the chest piece. I added 2 nanos. Now, how I did that was I've been storing a ton of regional sets on all of the other tunes across my whole account. Now, how long it takes to work on the gear of one character, I kind of had to step back and say, I am never going to get around to building the gear on my 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th character. A lot of them had, like, my Captain Marvel, who I never play, had a whole bunch of New Stark City. Every time I got a New Stark City piece, I went over to her. All my Hydra gear went to Magik. All my Midgardia pieces went to Iron Man. All my Dark Domain went to Scarlet Witch. And all of my Sakaar went to SpiderMan. And all of my Xanderth went to my Doctor Strange. So I had all of these extra regionals sitting around. I basically left all my characters with one set of regional gear, like the piece they have equipped. But other than that, I crunched all of it. And doing so gave me 2 nanos on my chest. So here's my chest piece. Obviously, it would be nice if this was 2 accuracy instead of 1. I would like to switch this attack for another accuracy. But I like the crit damage. I like the crit rate. Even this 7% attack is kind of nice. So at 4 nanos, I got some crit damage decrease and some more attack, right? Big old chest piece. And that's what I did. I didn't really do anything with cards. I did roll. Let me get my head out of the way. I did re-roll this badge. I was hoping for a red, because this was a yellow before. I was hoping for a red, But I got a green, which is okay. I do have more room for crit damage, especially on my PvE spec. I have my Widow built so that she hits the 350 cap, as you see right there. So this is my Dimension Duel spec. As you see, I am 4% over crit cap, or crit damage cap. Crit rate is still, I was hoping for a red core, specifically to put a crit chance core in there. As such, I'm still 10% away from maxing my crit rate. But my defense pierce is 1% away. My crit damage decrease went up. Can't remember where it went up, but it definitely went up. It went up somewhere, somehow. And then what else? Defense pierce, and then my PvP stats are close to max. So this is my Dimension Duel spec. Unfortunately, accuracy is only 137. I would like it to be higher, but I did try to re-roll my chess piece once, and I got really horrible stuff, so I just settled on what I already had. So that's what I've done to my battle badges. I've switched out this yellow core to a green core. I've added 2 nanos onto my chess piece. And then my companions, I have gotten my Mighty Thor, or my Jane Foster. I don't want to call her Jane Fonda. I have gotten my Mighty Thor up to level 60, so now Moon Knight, Chavez, and Jane are all 60, and the Hulk's getting there. He's close to cap. If you look over here underneath my head, you'll see the Punisher's next, and then Ultron last to get up to 60. What I did add some nanos onto my Hulk. I think I added 1 nano level. If we go look at him, Red Star Nano, I guess they're called Transcendence levels, but it's basically a nano, right? So I just added just 1 next Transcendence level. Haven't done any of the steps, so it's just a flat 500 health. But then leveling him up, you get an increase to attack, defense, and HP. Same with all companions. My Mighty Thor, I added... I can't remember if last week I had 2 nanos or 3, but I definitely went up to 4 nanos. I'd have to go back and look. So what do you get from that? You get all these... Basically, you get all these stats. So these are the Transcendent stats. These are what you get from Transcending. All of these HP, defense, attack, and HP percentage you get from the levels of Transcendence. You also get all these bonus stats. These are from the steps on each level. So another 340 and 10 attack. Fixed effects is just what her stats are when she's maxed at level 60. And then obviously the bonus effects are just from 5-star and 6-star. So you can see after fixed effects, these bonus stats and these Transcendent stats are all free money. Although they weren't free, but just more stats on stats added to my character. Which is why you want to pick a companion set and stick with them, transcend them right to max, and then go for some of the special abilities. So here's, you see, kind of a graphical representation of all those stats. So from step 1, level 1, bunch of HP, and then it goes down, defense, attack, and then you get HP percentage, defense percentage, and then attack percentage. There is a chance that I can get a bonus ability from level 4. I think I gotta go to stat info. There we go. There's the bonus abilities that I can get as I reroll. It's RNG to get it. Costs 10 shards and some Transcendence crystals each time you go for it. But it'd be nice to get the increased companion skill damage by 40%. Because Jane Foster is really, really good in Omega War and Alliance Omega War. And if I not apply 20% attack buff for 6 seconds... that's okay, I guess, but I don't know if that's gonna make or break anything, right? 6 seconds of increased attack. Right, I'd much rather probably have this increased companion skill damage. So there's some more power added to my character coming from companions, which if you didn't know, if you haven't watched my videos on companions, you should start on them now, not later. Pick a set. This is my DD set with Hulk as the summon. This is my PvE set with Punisher as the summon. This is my OW and Alliance OW set. I do want to run Thor in the spot that is Ultron's, but I'm waiting until I get her skill level up more, because I tried her out. She is not hitting hard at level 8 out of 20. So as such, I still like Ultron for the survivability. So then, if we just go look at presets, because that's probably the easiest way to do it. So the gear and badges don't change, so I'm not going to move my head. So this is my PvE, like we said, Punisher and the Summon. These are my cards. I'm close to 6-starring one of these cards, Captain America or Spider-Man. This is my PvE card set. These are my skills and my specializations I run in PvE. Obviously, again, this is my DD, Dimension Duel. Actually, it's not. That is. Set that back. These are my PvP cards. They're awesome. And these are my skills and my specializations. And then here's for OW and AOW. I added this one because, this orange one, because decreased damage received from enemies versus the, like if we go back to here, single target. This one, the single increased damage dealt to a single target in AOW and OOW. What spec am I? Oh yeah, we're on the right one. I'm not hitting one person all the time. I'm hitting multiple people. So that's why this set has the orange, which I'm just trying to get 10 out of 10. And then all of my raid specialization materials are going to be going over to Spider-Man. As well, if we talk about cards, as soon as these ones are set, then all of my card fodder is going to be going over to Spider-Man. So gear is still going to be going over to my Black Widow, because obviously I want to get max nanos on all of my gear. But I'm at a point now where all of my gear fodder is used up, as you see. Let's move my head. As you see, I have one piece left. So I have one more that I could take to as nano fodder, which will go on my chest. I want to get my chest maxed out first. But then I gotta wait for a banner that specifically has Eye of Osiris gear to pull on to get more pieces. So now I am kind of at Netmarble's mercy of when they want to give me an Eye of Osiris banner, because this stuff's hard to come by, and I'm not going to spend my draw tickets on anything but an Eye of Osiris banner. So that's my Widow. 2.2. She slaps. I like her. She's very, very fun. I do not have a Spider-Man cutscene, so you're going to get Magik. Don't know why, but that's who you're getting. Back when I thought Magik was going to be a PvP tune, I had that one queued up, ready to go. I should probably get a Spider-Man one. So, Spider-Man, let's actually move my head up top. And we'll look at him real quickly. So, he does have all 5-star Sakaar pieces. I did leave all my characters with one set of regional gear. And then he has all of my gore badges, like all of them. So, we're at +2. You can just barely see that beside my head. +2. +1. +2. +3. And then +1. So all of them +1 or higher. He is almost 1.2 million. He has a long way to go on specializations. There's a lot of blue cores in here, unfortunately. He is a work in progress. I do not have the raid specialization to get me up to 90%. But he's almost, with all those blue cores, he's almost at that 90% right now once I do. But he needs everything else, right? Like crit rate, poopy, crit damage, crap, defense pierce, crap, right? But all of that stuff comes with special cards. Which, if we want to look at cards, what has he got? He's got a lot of special cards, right? Captain Marvel, pure PvP card. I'm not going to mess with the changing the stats until I figure out what this is at 6-star. But supervillain damage, guard damage, you know, that's not doing me any favors in PvP. I did roll it with a PvP decrease, though, so we got an increase and decrease. This one again, I left it at total damage for now because I am using him primarily for PvE content right now versus PvP. I'll change this once we get squad battles. I'll move it either to decrease or defense pierce, whatever I need. The SpiderMan card, again, total damage, same kind of thing. It's built a little bit for PvE, so right now he's using PvE, but we will re-roll it as needed for PvP. This one, PvP damage decrease. Range damage decrease. Now, the Magik special cards aren't really that great, in my opinion. Gives me a little bit of accuracy. But range damage decrease and then melee damage decrease, they're okay. They might be decent. I am going to roll them. I do need to re-roll this one for SpiderMan exclusive. But, you know, you get all these bonus stats with your special cards, which is why you want to have a whole special card set. So right now, this is the one. Obviously, I need the Storm card for SpiderMan. It'll come as it comes. And then this is obviously a defense pierce card, right? Super villain damage, yada, yada, yada. But I can make do with these specials for now until I get another one. But obviously, I got to tweak with all the stats. And he's got a long ways to go. Potentials. I got a lot of work to go. I am going to buy some of those 500 crystal packs to get up his potential, right? I want to get his potential all maxed. And then raid specs is the last thing we'll look at before we call it quits. So he has a long ways to go. There's a lot of room, right? So obviously I went for this one first. And then I'm going to go for this one next. And then fill in the other two. And work on him, right? Can't wait. So he's close. I'm close to being able to start to work on a second character other than gear. Gear still being focused over to my Black Widow. All right, 22 minutes in, guys. The safe word of the day is pirate. If you've made it to the end of the video, put pirate down in the comments. Don't know why. It's the first word that popped in my head. I know why, but it's a stretch. Pirate, put pirate in there. I'll know you watched the full 20 minutes, and I will thank you profusely. So, until next time, guys, I hope you enjoy these types of video segments. Go Kiger. I know he's doing it too. He's at a much higher level than myself, but he's got good stuff to tell you. So, yeah, thanks, guys. Till next time, cheers, peace, and we'll see you on the flip side. Hopefully we get some more Wolverine info this week. Bye-bye.